Welcome to Portugal. This behind us is a tiny house that we've been building on and off for the past 4 years. We usually travel for most of the year and then we come back here for the summers. And every time we come back, we build a new room or we just improve another one. It's changed a lot. And this is kind of the final version, at least for now. And we wanted to give you a tour to show you what it looks like. But first, we wanted also to tell you why this tour might be unique from any other small house, tiny house tours that you've seen on YouTube before.
We do have a unique job, which is recording and sharing our sex life. So we've built this house thinking about two things, that it has to look good on videos and we have to feel so good in it that we want to have sex all the time.
Optimized for looks and for sex. That's the principle of this video. Let's have a tour. This is the latest addition to the cabin. We have two decks on the cabin. One that is the sunset deck on the other side that we'll see later, and this one is the sunrise deck.
Actually, this is a surprise from James. I've been wanting it for years because this is the most protected part.
Protected from the wind.
Yeah, protected
which is a
from
big
the
thing
wind.
here in Portugal.
So this is a place we can do meditation in the morning, having breakfast together, some reading.
Take some morning sun. The sun is just rising over there. It's a very nice place that we were missing for a long time because all these things that we can do now, we would usually do them inside.
And what a
the
shame when you live in a place like that. The kitchen.
Also a new addition last year.
2 years ago.
So the first initial cabin was created and we had only an outdoors kitchen, which was fun sometimes.
No,
but
not at all.
all the time.
No, imagine cooking under the rain and everything. It was like...
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Doesn't happen too often in Portugal, but it does happen and it was not the best. So this space is the living room, working station, the kitchen. Cooking is so important for us. Food is, we found, one of the pillars to having just a healthy life in general and feeling great, which means having lots of sex. This is a very small space, but there are a few things that we really enjoy and that we feel help us get as sexy as possible. The first one would be the wooden stove that's behind you. Temperature is a huge one. It's crucial to feel, yeah, exactly. And it's a wooden stove, which has something very sexy. And talking about wood,
wooden floor is also super comfy for our feet.
it feels warm.
It feels warm.
Yeah, you feel
nice.
never with the cold feet, which for me would be a turn off, maybe. We have storage over there, which we use for all the camera gears and all the stuff that we don't use maybe every day. And it's a huge one and very underrated. We were talking about this not too long ago. Do you feel that a messy room could turn you off?
Definitely.
Doesn't seem like much, but when you start paying attention, the little details and the space you're in can really have a huge impact. So that's the kitchen. In the beginning of the tour, we showed you the sunrise deck, and this would be the sunset deck. The sun will be setting over there. This deck was part of the original build of the cabin, but this, the kind of sunbed setup, was a request from Lola.
I just wanted to sleep outside and I asked James to
Take the mattress
outside here.
Put it here.
And it's so fucking heavy.
And we had a mosquito net suspended over there. There is still the kind of the hook to get it up there, and it was magical.
And we've shot one of our most liked videos
Here, because we liked the setup so much, being here suspended over the nature. We made a video here, which was a huge success. And so it's still a bit of a hassle to get the mattress out of the bedroom, like kind of every day. So I guess that's where the idea of this kind of sunbed thing came. There's just something about having sex surrounded by nature.
It's like having sex in nature, but in a comfortable place.
Which is not often
Yeah,
the case.
not often the case. Like,
You hear the birds, the insects, have the sun on you, and the sunset view, which is very nice. Oh,
how cool is that?
this is our outdoor shower in the middle of the nature.
So nice.
On m'a massacré ma plante là.
Oh, elle était morte.
Pas l'air bien en forme. A few things we want to show here that we enjoy that we've added over the years. This place has changed a lot
This was our only room.
before, in the beginning,
The first 2 years.
Yes.
The first year. So we were sleeping here, but living,
and working.
eating, working, and doing everything.
That was crazy.
And it's super small. I think it's 12 square meters.
It's 12 square meter. So it's tiny, tiny space. And we found that it's very important to keep one space just for sleeping. So this, we will never get any work done. We avoid bringing phones too much in here.
Only sex and sleep.
We sex, we sex, we sex, and then we fuck off. We go to the other things. A few things that we love and that we've added. First, it changed a lot. Before we had a tiny bed over there stuck against the wall, but we felt it was better to sacrifice a lot of, like half the space in this room is now the bed, but it's so much more comfortable. One of the things that we love here, mirrors.
Well, we just enjoy so much to have sex in front of the mirror. That's super sexy for us.
Could be just us, but there's something to seeing the action from another perspective. It's very cool. You'll see that on each side of the bed, we have these tiny storage thing where we have everything that we might need related to sex and sleep
Massage oil, favorite lubes, many
or something.
different one actually. Anal play, clitoris stimulation.
It's this the
It's
golden
the glow body oil.
makes you shine just like in the movies.
Our favorite toys.
So this is our collection at the moment. Toys are fun. Everybody should have them, in our opinion.
And for us, we need easy access to it. Otherwise, we just never use it.
Yeah, it has to be reachable by hand. Otherwise,
Yeah.
we always kind of initiate the sex, and then you will never want to just go out and run. Especially us, that means running outside in nature to grab something. So we have everything very easy access. The goal for us is always to make sex very playful and fun, and so we have a ton of things that are just like kind of gadgets, but just like we love to go into the sex shops and just try every new thing, and just it gives you an excuse to get sexy.
Like, my favorite thing ever about this room is
The
that,
secret
yeah, the secret attached.
we have, so it goes under the bed like in an X shape, and it comes out on each corner, and it's again easy access. One of Lola's favorite thing is to be tied up, and we almost never used to do it just because we would have to, oh, where's the rope, what should we use? And so now we figured that we would leave something permanently.
And you don't see it when you come to the room.
You would never see it.
It's just here.
And when you need it, you just have to get the handcuffs on, and then like 5 minutes, you're ready to go.
Yeah, doesn't look like a BDSM bed, but it can becomes one.
This is kind of the whole theme of this video, I think. Reduce the level of friction and things you have to do to be able to get to your fantasies or things that you like to do. The goal of today's video wasn't so much to give you a tour of the cabin, which is nice, but it's a very small and limited space. We were hoping more to maybe inspire you to look at your own space in a new way through the lens of sexiness.
Yeah, and context is so important when it comes to sex and libido, and I know especially for women. So if you can do even like some little changes, like I know some people are building sex room just for
dungeons.
that reason.
We would love to, by the way.
Yeah, it's super
If we
cool.
could.
So if you can, it's really nice. But if you can, just small things like buying a new carpet or a new light or a new
Yeah.
bed sheets,
Change
whatever.
the light bulbs to have something more warm, paint a wall in a nice cozy color, Just basically walk into your space, your bedroom,
Yeah.
and look around with a fresh eye and look, how do you feel? Do you feel comfortable? Do you want to take your clothes off? Is it
Messy?
Is it messy? Could you improve the lighting, everything? Just see how you feel and see if you could like improve some little things. It's an area that in our lives that I feel we very easily overlook, and we found that it's very important for us to, if this goes right, kind of this space where we feel good and we feel sexy, yeah, other areas of life tend to magically improve.